people of God. Hope all is well. Listen, I come wanting to share another encouraging word with someone. Y'all, this morning in my prayer time, in my reading time with the Lord, I was reading and he keeps bringing me back to either John chapter 4 or John chapter 14. And I still have been trying to understand why he keeps wanting me to read these specific passages throughout this entire year, honestly. But today I got a new revelation aside from the other revelations that I got. And I realized when they were talking about the Samaritan woman and Jesus at the well, and they were talking about living water and all things such as that. And God put this in my spirit, and he said, your spirit requires more than your stomach. Now, a lot of you do not know me, but for those of you that do know that I am in love with food. Like, I don't love anything more than I love God, but I am this close with food. Like, I don't know what it is, but me and food get along real bad. And obviously with eating, you know, I gotta drink as well. And so I'm always worried about what I'm gonna put in my stomach all the time because I'm just hungry. I'm a foodie. And when God said that, I was like, yeah, you're right. Have you ever been in a place, and see, we just got off a fast as well. So I know what it's like to be hungry. I know what it's like to be hungry because I don't have, but I also know what it's like to be hungry because of discipline. And so in my time of fasting, I hungered for 12 hours, 3 days in a row. Each day was for 12 hours only, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And I realized that in my time, that moment of being hungry, I felt weak. I felt dehydrated. I felt tired. I just wasn't in my best, at my best of regarding energy. And God said, imagine your spirit feeling that way. Like, put those symptoms in the spirit man and imagine that is what you do to your spirit when you do not feed your spirit, when you do not get in the presence of God, when you do not pray, when you do not read and worship and praise, when you do not talk to the Father. You are beginning to hunger and dehydrate your spirit. So I came here to let somebody know that it is time for you to get in a space where you understand that your spirit requires more than your stomach. It is better to get into the presence of God and get it all that you need for your spirit than it is for your stomach, than the food that you put in your stomach. And that was such an eye-opening and an enlightening moment for me, because although I do know that, but for him to say it was another thing, because it reminded me so much on a daily basis. I'm like, okay, what can I have to eat in the morning, or what can I snack on during the day until it's lunchtime or dinner time? And I'm always thinking about that. But am I thinking about new ways to please God? Am I thinking about new ways to strategize how I study the Word of God and how I minister to His people? Am I thinking about new ways to honor God and do His will? Like, is my assignment finished? Is the will that He's placed on my life even halfway to being complete? Like, what can I do that is going to help feed my spirit man? Because I don't want my spirit to go hungry. I don't want my spirit to be dehydrated, because I know what it feels like in the natural sense. So in the spirit, oh my goodness, that could be deadly. I don't want that. So I came here to encourage somebody to get in a place where you understand that your spirit requires more than your stomach. Get in a place where you understand that God is desiring you to get in a place of worship and spirit and truth. That's what the Word of God says. I don't know who needed this encouragement today, but I dare you to do something different this season. Give God a little bit more of your time. Connect yourself with some people that are like-minded in their Christian faith and their walk with Christ. Connect with, your pastors, your leaders, your mentors, prophets, whoever you are connected to that is ordained by God, and that is called to your life, because not everybody is called to your life. Not everybody is called to the seasons that you are in. So you do have to be careful of what you share with people and who you go to for advice. But trust God in it. Trust God, because He'll use anyone and anything, any circumstance, altogether. So I pray this word blesses y'all. It blessed me. I hope that you write it down, you take it to the Lord, and you say, Lord, what can I do better for you this year? What can I do better for you before this year even ends and going into the next year? What do I need to do to get in alignment with you and your will and your love for my life? Gosh. Okay, y'all. I love y'all so much. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.